أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And those with excuses among the Bedouins came to be permitted to remain, and they who had lied to Allah and His Messenger sat at home. There will strike those who disbelieved among them a painful punishment. There is not upon the weak, or upon the ill, or upon those who do not find anything to spend, any discomfort when they are sincere to Allah and His Messenger. There is not upon the doers of good any cause for blame, and Allah is forgiving and merciful. Nor is there blame upon those who, when they came to you that you might give them mounts, you said, I can find nothing for you to ride upon. They turned back while their eyes overflowed with tears out of grief that they could not find something to spend for the cause of Allah. The cause for blame is only upon those who ask permission of you while they are rich. They are satisfied to be with those who stay behind, and Allah has sealed over their hearts, so they do not know. They will make excuses to you when you have returned to them. Say, make no excuse, never will we believe you. Allah has already informed us of your news, and Allah will observe your deeds, and so will His Messenger. Then you will be taken back to the knower of the unseen and the witnessed, and He will inform you of what you used to do. They will swear by Allah to you when you return to them that you would leave them alone. So leave them alone. Indeed, they are evil, and their refuge is hell as recompense for what they had been earning. They swear to you so that you might be satisfied with them. But if you should be satisfied with them, indeed, Allah is not satisfied with the defiantly disobedient people. The Bedouins are stronger in disbelief and hypocrisy and more likely not to know the limits of what laws Allah has revealed to His Messenger, and Allah is knowing and wise. And among the Bedouins are some who consider what they spend as a loss, and await for you turns of misfortune. Upon them will be a misfortune of evil, and Allah is hearing and knowing. But among the Bedouins are some who believe in Allah and the Last Day, and consider what they spend as means of nearness to Allah and of obtaining invocations of the Messenger. Unquestionably, it is a means of nearness for them. Allah will admit them to His mercy. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. And among those around you of the Bedouins are hypocrites, and also from the people of Medina. They have become accustomed to hypocrisy. You, O Muhammad, do not know them, but we know them. We will punish them twice in this world, then they will be returned to a great punishment. And there are others who have acknowledged their sins. They had mixed a righteous deed with another that was bad. Perhaps Allah will turn to them in forgiveness. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. Take, O Muhammad, from their wealth a charity by which you purify them and cause them increase, and invoke Allah's blessings upon them. Indeed, your invocations are reassurance for them, and Allah is hearing and knowing. Do they not know that it is Allah who accepts repentance from His servants and receives charities, and that it is Allah who is the accepting of repentance, the merciful? And say, do as you will, for Allah will see your deeds, and so will His Messenger and the believers. And you will be returned to the knower of the unseen and the witnessed, and He will inform you of what you used to do. And there are others deferred until the command of Allah, whether He will punish them or whether He will forgive them. And Allah is knowing and wise. They think the companies have not yet withdrawn, and if the companies should come again, they would wish they were in the desert among the Bedouins, inquiring from afar about your news. And if they should be among you, they would not fight except for a little. Those who remained behind of the Bedouins will say to you, Our properties and our families occupied us, so ask forgiveness for us. They say with their tongues what is not within their hearts. Say, then who could prevent Allah at all if He intended for you harm or intended for you benefit? Rather, ever is Allah with what you do acquainted. Say to those who remained behind of the Bedouins, you will be called to face a people of great military might. You may fight them, or they will submit. So if you obey, Allah will give you a good reward. But if you turn away as you turned away before, He will punish you with a painful punishment. The Bedouins say, we have believed. Say, you have not yet believed, but say instead, we have submitted, for faith has not yet entered your hearts. And if you obey Allah and His Messenger, He will not deprive you from your deeds of anything. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful.